Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnelian Spirituality and Tarot. My name is Mandy and today's pick a card reading is all for the month of May. We are going to talk about the general energy, what to expect in regard to career and love. What? So excited. I'm really excited to do this reading for you guys. And just a couple of friendly reminders. First of all, tarot is not meant to predict the future. It's just a stamp on your current energy. So if at any point you don't like what you hear, you can change your life. We absolutely have free will. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Also, this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, a quick announcement. A couple of people have reached out about personal readings, and I don't know why. It just wasn't even on my radar to even think about it in regard to this, but sure, I'll absolutely do personal readings. The thing is, I have a 3.5-year-old. She's insane, and the walls are very thin, and I no longer have a studio. So what I'm going to offer are email readings. So you will ask a question, and I will still do a full spread as I do here. All of that information will be very detailed about your life, in depth, and I will send that to you straight to your inbox. But I also wanted to let you know that I'm going to offer a little bit of numerology in there and your astrological aspects. So if you've never had your astrological chart done, this is a chance to know your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant. Also a chance for you to know how you communicate, your love life, your love sign, where the planets fall in regard to your love, your Venus. So in regard to this reading, you get so much. I'm so excited to be able to offer this and do this. This is great for someone, especially that is just starting out and wants to understand themselves better. The more awareness we have, the more we understand why we do the things we do. Right. So I'm going to open that up at the end of the May, but the links are below. Okay. I think that's it. It is a dreary day here in North Carolina, and I'm loving it. I have my tea latte, and we're just going to curl up, turn on a candle, and we're going to get started on this reading. Okay? Okay, you guys, for anyone that chose pile number 1 or Aragonite, this is your reading for the month of May. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. Spirit guides and angels, what do we have for general energy for the month of May? Wow. Or way too many. What do they need to know for the month of May? Okay, I'm going to take that top card. Okay, so for pile number 1, what I'm initially feeling for you guys is just kind of a lack of passion. I feel like you've had some ideas, you've got some stuff going, but you're just kind of burned out. You kind of stagnated. Things aren't as exciting as they were, or just the monotony of having to move forward has just really been challenging. I feel like you want to be farther along than you are. I feel like this might be a really great time for you to recoup, to kind of take it slower, maybe not charge ahead so fast, and to just kind of contemplate what you really want, so that you can kind of regroup and then really progress forward. I feel like the stuff that you have been doing hasn't been growing in the way that you want, and yeah, it's just really time to take a step back, regroup, because the universe is going to give you answers. It is, if you take that time if you take that time to contemplate and relax and really think about what you want, how you want to move forward in a very organized and meaningful way. This is the time to begin those baby steps, but you just want to make sure that you're utilizing your energy to the best of your ability. Okay, that's initially what I'm getting for you guys. Let's pull some more cards. So what more information for pile number 1 can be given? Spirit guides and angels, more information for pile number 1. What other information can be given for pile number 1? Yeah, I feel like this is a lot about the action that you're currently taking right now. I feel like the steps that you're taking are emotionally fulfilling for you. and you've just kind of been plugging away. You're ambitious, you're driven, you're doing a lot of really wonderful things. There's nothing you're doing wrong. It's just, it's not manifesting itself the way that you want it to, because you're just kind of doing everything. Like, for example, like when I moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting, I was in classes 3 nights a week. I was performing 3 times a week. And then on Sunday nights, I'd go to karaoke. And I didn't book a thing at the time of my life, but it wasn't the actual steps that I needed to take to get me where I needed to go. And so I think that this is a time to stand back, reevaluate, and really be very specific about how you want your goals to be. And I think a lot of like this idea of emotional fulfillment and purpose, and I feel like I'm getting this a lot generally, is just this idea of purpose. Like, we're not allowed to do things without purpose anymore. So what is your purpose, and how are the steps? You know, like if you have a dream, like say you want to be an Olympic swimmer. Who doesn't, right? Wants to be an Olympic swimmer because that is emotionally fulfilling to you. Like, why are you working as an accountant? You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that these baby steps that you're taking and all that you're doing is really in line with your purpose. Okay, so that's kind of the general gist of what I'm getting for May. There's nothing detrimental here at all. I mean, obviously you're very much a go-getter. You're not just a dreamer. You're someone that takes steps. I respect the heck out of that. But in order for you to build something that is stable, it needs to be emotionally fulfilling, and you really need to take steps that are in line with your purpose. Okay, and that's just a better use of your energy. That's all. So I just want to get a little bit more clarity or information for my pile 1. I need more clarity for pile 1. Or any advice for pile 1. Clarity or advice. Okay. We have got 10 of Fire, King of Water, and Tower. Okay. So I'm actually going to read from the book on this because this deck is a little bit different than traditional tarot. 10 of Fire is the 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're a bit, in traditional tarot, this is 10 of Wands, and 10 of Wands typically is an overburdening. So let's see the action that can be taken here. Yeah, this is a burning away, releasing the excess, endings clear way for beginnings. I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole, but I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotions, relationships, and situations that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. Okay, so I also feel like for some of you, this is about having different dreams. You know, if you're plugging away, like this is my dream I had when I was 6, like I have to do it, I have to reach this 10-year plan. I feel like in your, own version of that, I feel like that your dreams have changed. You're not who you are a year ago. Like I just posted on Instagram this quote saying, like, a year ago you were someone completely different for all of us, right? This pandemic. So honor where you are now. Honor the person that you are now and the dreams you have now. You're not 16 anymore, okay? Our dreams change, and that's okay. I mean, my God, I've been a baker, a photographer, a writer. I've had so many jobs. And now I'm doing this, and I'm so fulfilled. I love, love, love doing this. So I think that's really going to benefit you. King of Water is King of Cups. In traditional tarot, it's kind of about being a master of your emotions. So you might be very frustrated right now. I mean, anybody that's plugging away doing stuff and not having it pay off is going to be very frustrated. So that's kind of obvious, but let's see what this deck has to say. King of Water is generous, diplomatic, fair, gentle, a good listener, non-judgmental peacemaker, and a mediator. I honor and respect all beings, including myself, and see the commonalities we share in the spirit that is in all of us. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, making a decision, or taking an action. I gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and divisiveness and into harmonious collaboration. So yeah, this isn't about being afraid of what's next. It's about being connected to all that's around you. It really is about those emotions and just making sure that you feel personally in line with how you feel and what you're doing. Okay. And then the last one is the Tower. This is some unexpected change. So let's see. The Tower in this deck represents surprises. Things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. Its appearance could portend a total paradigm shift or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be that I've had an epiphany. Whatever it is, this card tells me unexpected events will be very interesting and offer opportunities for positive transformation if I remain present with my eyes open. So I feel like what this is saying is that if you can just make that tweak and remember your personal fulfillment, be a master of your emotions, try not to get discouraged, and just kind of remember who you are, remember why you're creating these dreams, remember it's supposed to be fun, then surprises will happen. You are a powerful manifester, so this can go one way or another. If you want to keep plugging away and making sure that you really, keep driving because this is what I decided to do, I can't quit now, then this might not be a fun Tower moment, okay? But if you can kind of shift that perspective, change that energy, really align with your purpose, you'd have like really exciting, unexpected surprises very quickly. Manifestation does not take a long time. It just requires belief and your attention. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for general stuff for you guys. Let's see what is going on with your career. Although I feel like that is a lot of career right there, but let's see what else we've got for your career here. Spirit guides and angels. What can pile number 1 expect for their career in the month of May? What can pile number 1 expect for career in the month of May? Okay. What can we expect for career in the month of May? Got this, and then we've got these 3. Okay, so this is King of Pentacles. He's reversed. He just represents super earthy guy, financially well off. He's a master of his money, of being grounded. He's very earthy. He's very logical. He's accumulated wealth, but he's reversed here. And we've got the High Priestess. So what this is telling me is that, yeah, you're just out of alignment with your career right now. You're out of alignment with, very similar to the general energy, which always tends to seep into other aspects of our life, that there is a need to go within and to really understand your purpose, feel it, because the more that you're in line, like we can't just be logical beings, we can't just be dreamers. We have to be grounded in reality. We have to have one step in the water, one step out. We have to be in subconscious, we have to be in conscious, like yin and yang. Like there's always the one way or the other. And for here, this needs to be a marriage of the two. Okay, we really need to try to be grounded, take steps, find out what we really want, but also follow our heart and use our intuition as to why isn't this working? Because I feel like this pile is just kind of driving home, like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing it, man. Like this has got to pay off. Like I want it so bad. And sometimes it doesn't matter how much we want something. We really need to get in line with the rest of what's happening. Okay, so let's see what else is coming up for career. Yeah. I hate to be a broken record. I feel like there's so much you want. There's so much you want. And I feel like you had this childhood of like, you lived in a big house maybe, or just were like really comfortable, had a great family. Not that it was perfect, but you had things. It was like, oh, my parents were adults. They were grown-ups. We had a life, and you don't have that yet. So I feel like you're just kind of like, I'm this age. Why isn't this working out for me? Or these are the things I want them now. And so you're burning yourself out. Absolutely. You're just, you're not resting. You're not taking the time to be intuitive and to really listen to your heart. And ultimately, I feel like this chaos and this change and this poverty mindset and this, like you can't seem to get out of the ruts that you're in. in regard to your career because you're just not taking the time to heal yourself. Things aren't working out because you're not manifesting properly, because you're just so willing yourself into getting the stuff done. And I so appreciate your courage, your drive, your ambition. But we just really need to shift that mindset just a bit, to take some time to care for ourselves. Because your dreams paying off is not impossible. Okay, I don't see anything like you're the worst. Okay, there's nothing bad. There's like no bad Mandy, no bad pile number one. Okay, it's human to want things to pay off, and for all the effort that you've put into to work out. Like, I absolutely understand that. Oh my gosh, so many things that have failed for me. But okay, this is a time to pivot. In the words of Ross, pivot. And just take time, okay? Realize you're human. You're not a superhero, okay? And really think about what you want. Take those baby steps. Make sure that you take time to rest, to play, make time for your spirituality. You have to be balanced in order to manifest properly, okay? Because we're kind of stuck in this, like, I'm poor, you know? I've seen bridesmaids, help me, I'm poor. So that is what I'm seeing for career. How about some advice, Spirit? Can you give us some advice on how to help pile number one? Because they want it so bad, and they're really driven, and it's, you know, when you're that driven and ambitious, like, you deserve goodness. So what advice can you give these guys? Okay, so we've got 9 of Water and Call. That was the weirdest laugh. 9 of Water represents 9 of Cups. And that is all about emotional fulfillment for me. So let's see what 9 of Cups is. Oh, sorry, 9 of Water is here. Dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, and achievement of desire. That sounds good, huh? It is right to say no to what isn't right for me, and now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled, the sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted. I drink in the aroma of successful endeavor, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. Love that. And it's here with the call, so let's read the call, and then I have a feeling I know where this is going. Call, purpose, and true prosperity. Purpose, purpose, purpose. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions, I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. Okay, so to me, emotional fulfillment and answering that call of purpose, okay, that's where the money is. That's where the divine beauty comes in. So regardless of like the energy for May, your general energy obviously is leaking into your career. It feels like if you can just shift a couple things, you'll see lots of great stuff. Okay, so let's quick take a look at your love life. What is going on in regard to love for the month of May? Let's check. Spirit, what can pile number one expect for the month of May? What can pile number one expect for the month of May? There we go. What can we expect for the month of May for pile number one? What can we expect for the month of May for pile number one? Okay. Alrighty. Damn. So this is all major arcana here. This is like big stuff. And honestly, I feel like this is a lot about self-love rather than it is about a relationship. But let's just see. We'll get some more cards going. But got the Star card here, which represents hope. It can represent being the star of your own life. It's just a very hopeful card. I mean, to me, it's like, you know, I always wanted to be an actor when I was younger. So when I got the Star card, it was like, like I'm going to be a star. But the Star is balanced. There is nourishment. You're being fulfilled. You're being, it's just a really delicious card. It's saturated with stuff that helps you grow. It's just like all the good feelings, and just represents a sparkly, wonderful life. And then we have Death here, which is all about rebirth and abundance. And I feel like, and then we have the Tower. This is the second time we've had the Tower. So really this is kind of Spirit telling you, like, look, you have this amazing opportunity to rebirth, to rebrand yourself, kind of, to just completely do it over and be like, hey, this is what I want. This is my purpose. The Star is fulfilled, okay? They are so happy on cloud nine on another planet because they are just living so hopefully. There's just so much emotional abundance. But it requires a rebirth. It requires you to change. And I feel like, you know, in regard to your love life, it's like, you know, do you want good Tower moments? Do you want bad Tower moments? You know, you're going to keep manifesting the same relationships over and over again. But let's just see what the love cards have to say here. Let's see what could come in. Oops, I'm just going to take this top one. Okay. So in regard to love, so this says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. There's a big truck passing. And the second card is forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So I feel like there's a lot of living in the dreams of the past, whether that is an ex, you know, who you wanted to be, your life partner. I feel like it's really time to just take a moment again to just, what do you want? Who do you really want to manifest? Because clearly, a lot, you know, like I've received like no messages here that are like, no, this is the end. It's not happening for you. What this tells me is that you can shift this energy really quickly. And I feel like it is very, this is all major arcana. Like, this is the time. This is the opportunity you're being given. This is pandemic energy of, we're not doing things the same anymore. So for the love of God, realign, because you have such amazing blessings coming in. Who does not want that Star card? So, whoa, holy moly. That was a lot of cards that came out. Yeah. Okay. So these are the ones that all came out. Got to turn off my phone. Okay, so first one that comes out is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so there's definitely a stubborn will here. In regard to your love life, this is how it's supposed to happen. I was supposed to meet my guy in college. That's what I thought. And then I was supposed to do this, and then we were supposed to have kids, and by the age of da-da-da-da. So let go of that. Okay, that time is over. That's not you anymore. Okay, love yourself first. Holy H, the most important thing that you can do in anything in this world is to love yourself first. I know that's annoying because we want to be with people. I totally get it. But your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. The more confident we are, the more we love ourselves, the more we take time to feel good and to, you know, for me, it's like moisturizing my skin, wearing prettier clothes. Like the more you feel better. And it's just a matter of self-respect. It's not necessarily what other people think of you. It's just, how can I make myself feel really good so that when I'm out there smiling my little tush off, that somebody notices. The right person notices, not the skeevy people, for the love of God. That time's over. Okay, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I think that there's potential love here. And for this card, for me, it doesn't necessarily mean reconnecting with someone from your, with an ex. For me, sometimes this also represents that you might already know this person, okay? I'm not sure who that is for you, but the last card here is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So this is hope, okay? Again, this isn't spirit saying you can't have these things. It's just a little shift in mindset. Okay, pile number one. I know that might feel like a bummer for May, but it's really not. There's nothing detrimental here. I just want you to begin manifesting really wonderful, loving things, so that you're surrounded by, high energy, wonderful abundance, and good opportunities coming in. I don't want you to keep plugging away in this stubborn will of this is the way, this is how we do it, like Montel Jordan it. get over the old stuff. Go to what makes you feel good. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. If this resonated for you, you know what, let's do one little magic moon card. Okay, let's see, pile number one. Let's send you off with like one little more nugget. But if you like this video, you guys, like the channel, please subscribe. Let your friends and family know that you think might like it. Don't refer it to anybody that wouldn't. And hit the bell. I guess the bell lets you know when my next video comes up, so that might be helpful for you. Okay. Oh, you got two of them. Let's see. I teach people how to treat me. Yeah. I teach people how to treat me. It's time for a lot of self-respect. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. Yeah, it's just a little shift in energy, you guys. It's just a chance to change that energy, to view the unknown as fun and whimsical, and like that Michael Bublé song, like just haven't met you yet. It's like a romantic comedy in your ears. Like it's just a fun little adventure life. Don't take it so stubbornly, so harshly. Don't drive it so much. Okay, have a little bit more playfulness. Okay, pile number one, thank you so much for watching. And if you like it, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Okay, if you pick pile number two or selenite, this is your reading for the month of May. Spirit. Angels and spirit guides, what does pile number two need to know for the month of May? What does pile number two need to know for the month of May? Ooh. Feeling these. Okay. All right, so initially pile number two, where am I? Pile number two, so what I'm getting for you guys is you're closing out a cycle, okay? Needless to say, you've been through a lot. Yeah, this is a very similar pile to number one. If you felt called to number one as well, you might want to go back and watch that one, but what I am feeling for you guys is just, yeah, you've been through a lot. You have a lot of wounds to heal, but I want you to know that this is the end of a cycle, that things are on the upswing. Things are getting better. Okay, so while you might think that the rug is still going to be pulled out from under you, I want you to have faith and trust that your dreams can manifest, that they are possible. Don't look back at the past. Okay, you need to really trust. And that ultimately this is a huge time for self-care. Okay, you've been through so much, and yes, a new cycle is beginning, but it's imperative for you to really heal all that wounding. Okay, so this is all changing, but Spirit wants your cup to overflow, because what's coming in, let's find out what's coming in. What's coming in for pile number two, Spirit? Because I feel like it's just a really luscious time. I feel like so much is on the forefront for you guys. Pile number two. What is coming in for pile number two? Oh my gosh. We've got the world. We've got, yeah, we've got a lot of really wonderful stuff, you guys. So the world, it kind of comes out whenever I'm like, what can they expect? The world. But the world symbolizes so many wonderful things. It's about a higher perspective. You know, when we think about the world, how do we actually see all of it, right? We're out from space looking at the world. So it's really taking a look at, wow, like things are in perspective now because the world is all the way there and I can see everything. So it's about kind of elevating yourself to a higher perspective. It's a really wonderful, wonderful card for travel, different experiences, meeting all different kinds of people. Yeah, it's a really beautiful energy. I love the World card. And then we also have, you know, over here, I feel like you're really beginning to communicate for yourself what you want. You're beginning to have a generosity of spirit. This is the change for you right here, and it's earned. You know, you've been through a lot, so it's a chance to speak for yourself. To, like, when we're full of self-love, we are able to communicate what we want. Like, we teach people how to treat us, right? So this is a chance for you to really just get excited about the future and to start standing up for yourself, because there's so much abundance coming that you're going to be very generous. You're going to be able to give back. You want your cup to overflow so much that even emotionally, like even if you don't have the money per se, but that it can even be emotional. You'll just be full of smiles and just giving to those around you because so much is coming in. Yeah, I feel like just swift steps need to be taken, and you know, you're on your way. This is really great and exciting, especially because you've really been through so much. And I know it's hard to believe, but yeah, I feel like gone are the days, you know, and to just really, really trust that. Because who doesn't want travel and friends and social ability, and you know, you're going to feel like you're flying. So let's see what else is coming, or any advice for pile number one. What's some advice for pile number one? Any advice for pile number one? Okay, I'm feeling this guy, this, and this. And we don't do reversed in this deck. Okay, so the King of Water in this deck is the King of Cups. And, I'm just going to read from the book on this one just so you have a complete understanding. But typically he represents a mastery of your emotions, just being really, really beautifully emotional, can be theatrical. That's a really fun energy. King of Water, where are we going here? Okay. King of Water, he represents generous, diplomatic, fair, gentle, a good listener, non-judgmental peacemaker, mediator. And you have to have emotional mastery in order to be all those things, right? I honor and respect all beings, including myself, and see the commonalities we share in the spirit that is in all of us. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, making a decision, or taking an action. I gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and divisiveness and into harmonious collaboration. So actually this reading is very similar to the first reading. And he actually came out before for the first reading. And then we also had the Tower in the first reading too. And the Tower represents surprises. This can be good surprises, bad surprises. But typically in this deck, it's good surprises. So I feel like from this reading that you have so much good that is coming. Page of Fire is about emotional inspiration. It is, Page of, I'm getting my things confused. Page of Fire. Sorry, Fire is Wands in this deck. So Page of Wands is all about enthusiastic action, adventurousness, venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. I am free to venture forth, for co-creating a life true to my desire is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. My ideas have value. I dream boldly. So to me, there's like lots of good stuff happening. And this is just a matter of trust for you guys. This is just a matter of believing that that time is over and that we are in a new cycle. Okay, so we have got beautiful diplomacy and a groundedness and not a groundedness, a fluidity, an ability to go with the flow, to be a master of our emotions so that we can be an inspired leader. I also feel like a lot of leadership in this pile. And in regard to the Tower, like unexpected surprises, and then you have this inspiration, this adventurousness. Like I definitely feel like this is a travel-oriented pile, but it's very different from the first pile in that I feel like there's a lot more abundance here. I just feel like so much is coming in for you. So just believe it. Like that's it. It's a very simple message. Let's find out what's coming in regard to career for you guys, because that could be really exciting as well with all that we've got going on. I mean, we're all so tired. We've all been through so much. Yeah, I just keep getting really, really, really positive vibes about what's coming in for you. Selenite is actually a crystal of peace. Like it helps create peacefulness in your life. And I feel like I feel like the past couple of years, you've kind of been working at learning how to have that peace so that now that when the cycle is over, it's really over for you. Like you are ready to move forward. And not for everybody, that hasn't been the case. For a lot of people, they haven't been willing to move forward, and now the people who have done the work are going to be the ones propelled even faster, farther, very quickly. Whereas if you kind of stayed stuck during that pandemic and really didn't allow yourself any kind of growth even within that context, it's just going to be it's just going to take a little bit longer. So in regard to career, Spirit, can I get one more career card for pile number 2? One more career card for pile number 2. I know it feels like it wants to come out. I'm going to take this one because he keeps having out. Okay. So what I'm initially getting is I feel like you guys are stuck in something you don't want to do. I feel like you're not having the courage and the self-love enough to leave a situation, to maybe it's not like a great work environment. Maybe you're not being honest with yourself about what you want in your career. So for the month of May, I mean, you have a choice. I feel like, okay, so first of all, so it's a lot. So first of all, I feel like there are a lot of surprises happening. I feel like things are going to kind of come out of the woodwork, like what, like positive and maybe negative, not that I do like positive and negative, but some are going to be more exciting surprises and some are just going to be like, whoa, wasn't expecting that. This is your chance to go with the flow. This is your chance to really decide, how do I want to say that? This is your chance to go with the flow. This is your chance to just kind of flow with those surprises, basically. But I feel like really big things are going to kind of happen on both ends. I don't want that to freak you out. But I think it's going to be very exciting, but it's creating opportunities for you. You're going to have opportunities to walk away from what you don't want. And right now I feel like you're not being appreciated where you are. You want to be able to make a certain amount of money. You want to be able to be emotionally fulfilled. You want it to be able to a lot of things, insert your thing here. But ultimately, I feel like you're stopping yourself. You can't do those things where you're at. You can't do those things within this job or within this position or whatever. And the month of May is really just an opportunity to walk away. You are not shackled. You are not locked into anything. It might seem impossible to walk away from something. You might think like, oh, I'm walking away from abundance. I'm walking away from all this money. I'm walking away from, healthcare. I'm walking away from all these things. But if it's not emotionally fulfilling to you, it's just going to be a challenge. You want your spirit to rise. You want to feel elevated. You do not want to feel pushed down and oppressed. And nobody likes that. So to create some stability, it is about just changing up that energy a little bit. So spirit, for pile number 2, what else do we have? Where is this going for pile number 2? Where is this going for pile number 2 in regard to their career for the month of May? One more for career for the month of May. I feel like for some of you, I'm just going to take the one. I feel like for some of you, this is creative. You've got the dreams, but now you're unwilling to take the baby steps to actually start producing those dreams. I mean, there was a whole bunch of travel. Maybe you want to do something travel related. Like this is definitely, I'm feeling creative. I feel like you're a very dynamic individual. In certain ways, that can be your personality, that can be your energy, that can be, but I feel like what needs to happen is you've got these dreams. How does your job align with what you're currently doing? Like if you want to be like a YouTube traveler, whatever, are you taking the steps right now? What is your job currently? How are you aligning that purpose with what you want to do? And I feel like you're looking back at a lot of regrets when you have so much abundance coming in. I feel like you've got lots of new ideas that the universe wants to hand you. It wants to send you places. It wants to take you on trips. It wants to hand you opportunity and abundance. But I feel like you just kind of feel stuck where you are, and you're just kind of like, I hate it. Okay, so I'm going to grab one more card, but that's kind of the message I'm getting for you for your career, is to change up your energy, to change the position, the job, and to kind of really get started on that idea and what that means for you. Okay? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Earth, Temptation, and King of Earth. So lots of pentacles, right here, Seven of Earth. Let's see what this says from this deck. Open to a new strategy. Yep. Being at a crossroads, a decision to be made. As I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same song or change my tune. I am always free to go back to and reimagine what I might co-create. If what I manifested does not serve me as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit it is no longer for me. Whatever I choose to do, I am not afraid to start over, for I feel assured that Spirit will always support my highest good. Amen. Okay, so this is exactly what we just talked about. Temptation, 15. Attachment, yes. Yeah. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I'm focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. So absolutely, well, I'll read King of Earth and then I will tell you what I'm feeling from all of this, but it's pretty much all that we've discussed. Whether or not you're going to be seduced by the money you have or by the opportunities that you're currently in. If I stay at this job, the next year I can get the job I want or whatever. But Spirit is saying, let's re-examine this. It may not be for your highest good. King of Earth, enterprising, philanthropy, ability to attract abundant wealth, magnanimous, conscious manifesting, a reliable leader. I have trust and faith in the invisible and know it will manifest in the realm of form the way I need it to. Opportunity can be found anywhere and everywhere. Because I am competent and committed, I am ready for abundance to manifest now in the world of conditions in a form that is aligned with my highest good. I manifest all that I desire, consciously aware of the need to stay focused and grounded in the everyday work required. Yeah, so I feel like the step away gives the opportunity, like by leaving whatever it is that we're talking about here, like you know what it is, that by leaving this, it's a chance for you to create your own life, to step into your power, to be the leader of your life. And I feel like there's this temptation to like, oh, but the money, oh, but the healthcare, oh, but the, and Spirit is asking you to, you know, onward and upward, my friend. So that is what I'm getting for you for career. Okay. You'll have to let me know in the comments what resonates for you guys. And then let's see what's going on for love. What's going on for your love life? I'm actually going to give these a shuffle. Love, because there's a lot of exciting things happening for you guys. I feel like I'm just getting travel vibes. Maybe like influencer. Yeah, okay, Spirit. So for pile number 2, what can we expect for love life in the month of May? Lots of good surprises. And I'm going to take it. What can we expect in our love life for the month of May? What can we expect in our love life for the month of May? Woo! I am going to, oh, this is so much. Feeling this. And then I'm going to take these as the second round. Okay, so for the month of May. So I'm feeling lots of guilty vibes. I'm not sure what's going on with you guys. I feel like you're really battling yourself right now about something. Yeah, I feel like you're really battling yourself about something. I feel like maybe you don't want to be in a relationship right now. Yeah, it's really funny how oftentimes general career and love kind of coincide, but I feel like there's some self-deception. Either you're deceiving yourself, or you might even be doing some things you're not really proud of in regard to your love life. I feel like it's definitely, you know, keeping you up at night, 3 a.m. You're just not sleeping very well. Things aren't, you know, there's such an internal battle. But I feel this sense of guilt. I feel this sense of, I can't do this. And I don't even necessarily think you've been, I feel a sense of guilt, but I feel like you haven't done anything to be guilty of. But I feel like maybe you want to, and I feel like maybe you want to leave a relationship, or there's somebody you're not supposed to date, or something. There's something that you want that you're not letting yourself have. I'm not entirely sure why. But you're really torturing yourself. Because yeah, you kind of just want this like peaceful collaboration. You want this peaceful partnership. And it's a choice, ultimately. It's always a choice. Yeah, and so I feel very much like you don't trust yourself with the other options. I don't know if you're in a relationship right now. I kind of feel like you're in a relationship right now. You're afraid to trust other options. You want something better, but you're just kind of afraid to take those steps, afraid to walk away. And ultimately, I feel like you have another partner waiting that is very grounded, financially stable, has a lot to offer. There's a lot of abundance there. There's a lot of solid, caring, wonderful energy. Let's take some love cards and kind of see where this is headed. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you, is that you're battling yourself about something, feeling really guilty about something. We want to be as integral as possible, right? Whoa, okay. We have freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So actually what I'm getting for this is, I mean, obviously freedom, there's nothing stopping you. It's your choice. It's totally up to you. Friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. I feel like the person that you want to be is a friend, that you potentially want to be with is a friend. This is obviously is very specific. This is not going to resonate for everybody. But yeah, I kind of feel like the person you want to be with is Queen of Pentacles is a friend and you're not trusting yourself. And that I feel like if you were to leave the situation you're in, whatever that is, I feel like by nurturing that friendship, you would see like, oh, like right now, like you had so many fears about all of these different options. Like what could come out of the different options? Like it could be anything. It could be a snake. It could be jewels. It could be, you know, that I feel like you're scared about what this other option is, but that if you nurture this friendship, you'll see that, oh, actually this was a really exciting thing for me. It was actually really healthy for me to nurture this friendship because now, you know, love it. Now I know what I want. Now this love has formed. Again, like that's not going to resonate for everybody. Spirit, is there one more in here? For some clarification. Otherwise, I'm going to hop over to the other cards. This one kind of just went in my hand. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. This is the weirdest energy. I feel like you are both, like this person is calling out to you and you are calling out to them and you are in something that you can't get out of. But I feel like there's a sexual tension. I mean, not to be like too, but I feel like there's a sexual tension and you're kind of calling out to each other and, you know, to be integral about it, you have to end one thing to start another and you're scared is what I'm getting. So let's see if there's any advice, Spirit, any advice for core pile number 2. Any advice for pile number 2? Because they have, I mean, think about all that change, that wonderful change that's happening. Do you want to stay stuck in something like while all the rest of your life is amazing and changing? Okay, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I mean, engagement, I don't feel like engagement is necessarily engagement. What is standing out to me is like your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like with your life and everything that's going on with the general energy, that you are up leveling to this exciting life of travel and all this amazing abundance and experiences. The end of the cycle is over, that I feel like you're up leveling. So your partner also needs to up level, or that whatever romantic situation that you're in. Maybe you're into, you know, F buddies or whatever. Maybe it's time to do things integrally. It's time to really listen to your heart because everything is changing for you. And it's safe. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, and when that time is right, you know, be romantic. Really go for it, okay? Don't hide yourself. Don't let yourself, anything you were scared of in the past affected, you know, your relationship, your career, your job, which is your career, your general energy. Like it was all affected. And this is a huge up leveling for you. And my God, take it. That's what I got for you. Let's take one little cute little pile, see what comes out for the overall little reading, because these cards are so cute and they actually fit my friggin' hands. So let's see, this one little card for pile number 2 to wrap it up. What spirit can we wrap up for pile number 2 right here? One little baby card for pile number 2. Oop, there it is. Oh, you got 2. You got 2. I let go. I release. I am within perfect possibility. Boom. Release all the old shit. It's a new cycle. I am connected to the earth and all life around me. Okay, you're a powerful manifester right now. You are connected to everything. So go where the light is. Okay? All right, you guys, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. I am honored that you watched this. I am honored that I get to be your reader. If you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends and family, and also hit the bell because that will let you know when my next video is. And yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Okay, if you pick pile number 3 or the fire agate crystal, this is your reading. All for the month of May. Okay, spirit guides and angels. What does pile number 3 need to know for the month of May? Pile number 3. Okay. Oh, so this is exciting, you guys. Oh, this is an exciting pile. Okay, so maybe my other piles have been a little bit dreary, but fire agate, I got you. Okay, so what I'm seeing is just like this new adventure. The time of being overburdened and just kind of overwhelmed and feeling like you have to do it all yourself, that time is over, okay? You've got collaborations and partnerships coming in for you. This could be in love, this could be in career. We're going to do both love and career, so we'll see what happens. But I just feel like a really equal, maybe you're teaming up with somebody. I feel like it's kind of across the board. I have a feeling that we'll probably see this in love and career because collaborations and partnerships are really have been emphasized in the month of May for readings that I've done. And yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I see a lot of partnership happening just across the board. And ultimately, I mean, the Fool card, like you're on this new journey. This is the beginning of a new cycle. 10 here is represented, this overburdening, this overworking, this I'm going to take all the wands and do it myself, and I'm alone, and I'm just going to be a martyr. That time is over. Okay, any burdens that you've had, any like issues with, you know, family that you've had, or just really just like all that pressure on your back. Okay, that time is over. The cycle is closing. We are on to something new. Okay, the Fool comes, it's 10, and then it goes back to the Fool. So the Fool is on this journey. He is excited. He is fearless, unafraid. It's the start of something new. There's scary things. There's wonderful things. It's like going on a road trip. It's going on an adventure. You can plan. But the Fool isn't really much of a planner. He's just got a few things that he's taken with him and not a care in the world. And he's just going for it, man. He's got friends he trusts his guides, his angels. He's just out there doing it. And I'm really excited to see what else is there for you, because that's all really exciting stuff. Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, what else for the month of May? It's a lot of really great stuff. Man, I feel like it's a new cycle for a lot of people. Things are opening up, energy is shifting. Okay, yeah, this is really great stuff. I feel like there's maybe a little bit of a block in regard to your intuition. That your passion, you know, I think if Spirit can offer you any wisdom here, because you've been through so much, you just kind of need a little break. Okay, it might be hard to have that oomph, that get up and go, just because you've been through so much, you're tired. But it's just like a little blip. And I feel like this is really a time to trust your intuition and just absolute self-care, because just wonderful things are coming in. This is the start of such a brand new cycle, that it's okay if sometimes the passion, fizzles, if you don't feel very good. But also just really trust and know that time is over. Okay, this is the start of something new. Try and use that information, that idea that this is the start of something new to re-energize you if you're feeling a little bit passionless. Spirituality, going within, trusting your intuition, and self-care, huge for you right now. I feel like you've done a lot of work in the past, so I feel like you kind of know this already. But yeah, this is some great stuff, you guys. This is a really exciting time for you. Let's see what's coming. What's coming for pile number 3? Because I feel like you know the rigmarole, like you know where this is going because you've done so much work. I feel like you're highly intuitive. Just maybe not feeling 100% right now, which is why the self-care is so important. But yeah, we've got King of Wands reversed, which again is just that reversal of the wands. Again, it's just kind of a lack of passion, just a little bit of like whatever. But I swear, whenever I say spirit, what can this pile expect? Like the world always comes out, and then to me, this is absolutely like you're being given the world. Like there's so much good coming here. And even though, again, like even if you feel that overburdened sense, this is, the world represents travel, it represents, experiences, it represents seeing life from a higher perspective. Because when we're looking at the world as a whole, we take a moment to look out and then look back in. And in order to see the the wholeness of the world, we have to be out in space. So it's just, it's seeing everything align kind of in this beautiful, groovy, higher perspective. And it's full of experiences and relationships, dance, joy, abundance. So that's all very exciting. I am very excited for you. So that's kind of the general energy. Yahoo! Let's see what has not been my other piles, by the way. Let's see what career. What's going on for career? What's going on for career for pile number 3? My little fire agates. Fire agate pile. Pile number 3, career. What's going on with yous guys? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in regard to your career, so I feel like also abundance is coming in, also a lot of really great things. There's just a little tweak here where you need to believe in your dreams. Like you need to believe that this is the end of a cycle and that you're up leveling. Because I feel like spirit wants to hand you so many things, but you're kind of just in this state of disbelief. Totally human. I totally get that after the past couple of years that we've had. And I've been hearing this a lot with my friends, this idea that, I feel like things are changing, but like I'm just scared. I just want, I'm a little bit nervous. The rug's gonna be pulled. And spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying in regard to your career, there are new opportunities coming in, and this is the time to dream big about what you want, because the end cycle is over. This is an up leveling on a global scale. And yeah, it's time to die to that old way of how you were doing things and to just really believe and dream big, okay? Because between like all those partnerships and collaborations you've got coming in, I mean, the world is going to be your oyster. Spirit, any guidance for pile number 2? Any advice for pile number 3? Any advice for pile number 3 in regard to the career? Whoa. Yeah, I'm not taking all those. Any advice for shuffling? Okay, so for pile number 3, oh my gosh, we got the Wheel of Fortune. I thought that was the world again, and I was like, what? But the Wheel of Fortune is also crazy exciting. Wheel of Fortune, what advice can we give for pile number 3? What other advice for pile number 3 in regard to career? Side note, I really need to do my nails, and we're back to you. Pile number 3, what do we have in regard to career? Any advice for pile number 3, please? Anything else for pile number 3? I feel like we got one more in there at least. There it is. He was in there. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting for this is that the Wheel of Fortune represents this idea of the Wheel of Fortune, right? Everything is cyclical, things happen in cycles. It's great success, but know that life ebbs and flows, okay? So this is the end of a cycle, and you're starting something really new and exciting. Wheel of Fortune is like success, luck, a lot of beautiful, beautiful energy. You're a little bit stuck in the past, a little bit unwilling to believe that all the progress you've made is real, but it is. So yeah, I mean, I just really feel like you've got a lot of good things coming to you, and that especially in regard to your career, in general, the general energy is that, you know, just things are kind of taking off. There's nothing you can do about it. This is the beginning of a new cycle. Here, I feel like Spirit's asking you to really believe and really to put in some time about what your dreams are, to believe that it's going to pay off, to understand that when things don't work out, that there's little hiccups along the way, but it's not, you shouldn't be devastated by every little tiny blow. That Spirit is just giving you waves to ride, okay, but you're getting there. So kind of go with the flow, enjoy the cyclical nature, and you know, great things are coming. Yeah, let me get one more card. Where is this all going, Spirit? Where is this going for pile number 2 in regard to their career? Sorry, pile number 3. In regard to their career, where is this going? Okay. Got 9 of Fire and the Hermit. 9 of Fire is 9 of Wands. In regular tarot, 9 of Fire. And in this deck, it represents caution, uncertainty, reevaluating circumstances. I need to stop, wait, and look around me before proceeding further. My sense of uncertainty is my inner wisdom telling me to bring illumination to my situation, to allow insights to arise and guide me before I take my next step. Questioning is good. I will look carefully to see if a different path may be right for me at this point. And then we've got the Hermit card, which is really about taking time to go within, finding out what we really want. Yeah, it's a timeout. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. Okay, so what I'm really feeling for this is that this isn't like a huge pause because things are changing so quickly, but it's a definite pause that is going to help you, okay? I really feel like you need to evaluate what your dreams are, and to put the wheels in motion for that manifestation to occur. It would be great to do like a vision board or make a list of like, what do I want in a job? Who do I want to be in a job? What is my greatest dreams in regard to my career? Do you want to speak on stage? Do you want to inspire others? Do you want to be a visionary leader? Do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Do you want to be the top of the top person at your company? Do you just want respect within your workplace? Do you want, experiences? Do you want travel? Do you want, it's a time to really look within, find out what you want, because, your life is up-leveling, things are changing, and the universe has so much to give you. It wants to be very specific. It's almost like saying, hey, take a minute because, and then give me your list of things for Santa, because we want to make sure that what Santa brings you is like the best of the best. Okay, so that's exciting. I don't feel anything negative here. I feel like don't view this pause as something bad that you've done, or like, oh, I have to freaking pause again. View it more as, ooh, okay, cool. Like, Spirit is asking me to dream even bigger. Spirit is asking me for like, what do I want? Okay, let me tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Oh my God. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys in regard to your career. Really excited. You'll have to let me know in the comments how this all works out for you, because I'm just nosy. Now I just want to know what all is going on. Okay, so Spirit, let's see what's going on for pile number 3 in the month of May. What's going on for pile number 3 in the month of May? Pile number 3. In regard to love for the month of May. Any love happening for pile number 3 in the month of May. I'm going to take these 3 first. Okay. So what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is that you know what to do in regard to your love life, but you're unwilling to do it. There's very heavy energy here, just stubborn energy. You have so many reversals, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes reversal means the opposite of, sometimes like it can take like a negative card and turn it into a positive one. But there's so much like stubbornness here. I feel like you're either unwilling to, because it's a general reading, it's so tough. But if you're in a relationship, I feel like this is an unwillingness to work on things, an unwillingness to see what needs to be done, even though you know what needs to be done. It's an unwillingness to be honest with yourself. Yeah, in regard to relationship, I just feel like there's some stuff going on with finances, and just communication. Like you're not choosing to be who you need to be to communicate well. That there's just been some lash outs, some things, some fights about money. It's just not a lot of fun right now. Not a lot of fun for you guys. But I feel like, I feel like you know exactly what you want to do. For singles, I feel like also you're deceiving yourself about what choices you have. Like, oh, I don't want to go online, or oh, I don't want to go out and meet people, or oh, I know I should, feel better about myself and dress appropriately, or, work out to get those endorphins up, to get my positivity up. Even though this is a new cycle for everybody, in regard to love life, we're kind of staying stuck. I think love is kind of the last thing on your mind right now, and so we're sliding into some not great aspects of ourselves and just kind of taking the shortcut road in our relationships. And this could potentially be with family too. How we're speaking to each other, how we're dealing with our finances, how we're the actions that we're taking. It doesn't feel great, honestly. But so let's get some advice for you guys. Spirit, what advice can we give pile number 3 here? What advice can we give for pile number 3? Any advice for pile number 3? And their stubborn ways. Remember, you can change anything at any time, right? Yeah. Dream big, you could have the world. I feel like you feel very stuck in regard to love, and that Spirit is just asking you, like begging you. I think that's the second time you've gotten the world. And the dreaming card. This is for me a dreaming card of like, okay, this is the time to manifest, to start dreaming about everything you want. And start taking time to really think about your relationships in your life, whether this is love, family, partnership, and start really thinking like, everything I want, like, is this what my current life is? Because there is like a significant up-leveling happening for the month of May, just across the board with all my things, and it just is, in my humble opinion, and in my heart. But some of us want to stay stuck in certain regards, and I feel like Spirit is just like, this is the opportunity to have everything you wanted. You can either be this great person for these people, or we can just stay stuck and be cranks. And I'm telling you, like, Spirit wants to give you so much. We've been through so much. I feel like, the divine is like, no, like, really great things are coming now, because you've spent all this time, in hardship. Like, now the good stuff's coming, and you got to be ready for it. You got to start dreaming. You got to start treating people again with respect, treating people lovingly, find that compassion, find that softer side of seers in regard to your relationships. And, if there are relationships that aren't working out, I've noticed, like, there's a lot of relationships ending in regard to these readings, because what is being up-leveled just isn't on our level anymore. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's there can still be love in something that doesn't work anymore. I'm getting divorced. Hell. And I care very much for my ex-husband, but, it's like, I want more. I want more. So I hope that you guys do too. Let's get some more cards out here. Okay, sorry guys, my battery died, but I believe it stopped right where we were about to add some more information. So Spirit, for pile number 3 in their love life, what advice can you give them? I'm not going to take these ones. What advice can you give pile number 3 for their love life? What advice can you give pile number 3 or clarity for their love life? Man, these are hard to shuffle. What advice is... Woo! For your love life. Okay, well, you know what? I'm taking them. I'm doing it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so first card that popped out is Soulmate. Your soulmate also is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. We've got give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay. So in regard to that stubbornness and that inability to want to fix things, that you might be in a relationship that's run its course. If so, I feel like there's somebody else being called in here. Or if you really feel like this person is your soulmate, I mean, it is time for you to it's time for you to do the work. It's time for you to find your compassion, your gentleness, your fun side again, to be appreciative, to communicate well. Lots of sword energy here. So swords are about communication and yeah, and then this says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all. Well, that's weird. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. It's about acknowledging what you deserve. I mean, remember when we had the dreamers and the dreamer in the world? Like, you can have it all. So if this relationship isn't working for you, then it's time to change your attitude in order to see if this can be lasting, or it's time to leave the relationship. So many relationships ending right now. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. That to me is like a white-knuckled, like, I am hanging on. I'm hanging on to the way I'm doing things, or I'm hanging on to this relationship, or I'm hanging on to whatever, to the way that I do it, the way that I approach love. And this is saying, like, you have to be realistic. You have to look, like, where are you really? Take a look around. In regard to your love life, what's really happening? Has anything progressed? Are you in complete stagnation? And then close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So at any point, and I've also personally been getting this a lot, it doesn't matter what your circumstances are. What matters, like what matters are who you are in these circumstances. Are you going to be the asshole that doesn't communicate well, that gives the digs, that continues to stab and jab? Or are you going to be a person that can find your peace in all that's going on? Are you going to be full of resentment and he didn't do this and she didn't do this and I'm single, so blah, blah, blah. You know, it's about finding the joy regardless of the circumstances, finding the joy regardless of what has worked out for you or not worked out for you. Life is still a blessing, and that's a self-love lesson. Okay, sorry, it's not always about partnerships. Sometimes it's about self-love, and the more inward you can turn as to like what you want, what your dreams are, where you really want to be, and to maintain that steadiness, that balance, that sense of peace, ride the waves, right? Ride the waves of the cycles, then you will, I think I'm totally confusing the world and Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't matter. It's still the same, still being channeled through me. So this is about, I mean, are you with me here? Spirit, last thing here is, where is this all going? Where is this going for pile number 3? I feel like this is a lot of different things. Because it's a general reading, it's really hard. For singles, I feel like you need to approach love in a different way. For anybody that's been single for a long amount of time in the pandemic and with things opening back up, it's like, who do you want to be? Like, how courageous are you going to be? How brave are you going to be? For people in a relationship, this is a chance to either work on that and be the guy you know you can be the girl you know you can be, or the they that you know you can be, or to move on, you know? But like, you can't just stay in what was. Like, that's just not happening right now. That's just not happening. Spirit, where is this all going for pile number 3? You going or you not going? Pile number 3. Where's all this love going? Okay, and I'm going to take that one too. Okay, so we have trust, forgiving and learning, and give your relationship a chance. Okay, so trust, this is a situation, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So, pile number 3, this is an opportunity for you to work on this relationship, I feel like. Yeah, soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So it seems like this isn't something you should walk away from. This is an opportunity for you to learn who you are and who you want to be in a relationship. This is a chance for you to give your partner the person that they deserve. Forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, so this is a chance to be humble about the relationship that you're in, about where you are, about the mistakes that you've made. This is a chance to really come together. And if you're single, I think this is about being brave. Like, I really feel like, yeah, that we've been inside so long, you know, that it's like, how do you date during a pandemic? And some people have, I don't know how you've done it. But this is about really be courageous, like trust that somebody's out there for you. Forgive yourself and learn from all the mistakes that you've made, and for the courage you haven't had in the past. And to give your relationship a chance, because there is somebody wonderful out there for you and you deserve happiness. So, you know, get online, be out and about, you know, obviously in the way that feels safe to you, but don't let that be an excuse. Okay, pile number 3. Last thing I'm going to do is just this little baby deck that I just got. And I'm so excited because it's small and it actually fits my little tiny Tyrannosaurus Rex hands. Let's see, pile number 3. Any last words of wisdom, Spirit, for pile number 3? Last words of wisdom. Oh, that's 3 of them. Okay, why not? Why not? Every day I focus on what is important. I accept and create more flow and pleasure. Bleh. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. Every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body, and spirit. I feel like this is all about internal healing. It's all about taking responsibility for who you are and for manifesting what you want in your relationships and in career and all of that stuff. Okay, pile number 3, lots of things changing, okay? So don't be afraid to change who you are, to go within and to like really evaluate where you're at and who you want to be, because I feel like Spirit's giving you a lot of great partnerships and abundance and opportunities to be, you know, for greatness. So yeah. All right, you guys, if you like this video, please like it, please share it, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell. I guess that lets you know when the next video comes out, if that's helpful to you. And thank you so much for being here. I'm super honored that you're letting me be your reader. And thank you so much for watching this. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, you guys, if you pick pile number 4 or the Chrysocolla, this is your reading for the month of May. Let's see what is going on for you for the month of May. Okay. Spirit, what's going on for pile 4 for the month of May? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take that, and this guy. Alrighty. Oh. Interesting, interesting. So, I mean, what I'm immediately getting is a relationship. But this isn't the love portion, damn it. But that's what Spirit wants to talk about, so we're going to talk about it. I feel like Spirit is handing you this relationship and you are afraid to get a move on it. That is what I'm feeling. Yeah, pile number 4. So I feel like you're focusing more on your career right now and that you don't want to really think about your love life. Maybe you're contemplating what you want, but I feel like there's a pretty solid relationship that Spirit is like 0, 0, 0. And you're kind of like, I got some stuff already. There's so many people that want love in this life that, yeah, that's a really interesting perspective. Most people would be like, forget everything, I just want the relationship. So yeah, I'm sorry guys for anybody that is single or not looking for a relationship or this doesn't resonate with. I feel like it's a very specific energy, but that is what is here. So, Spirit, any information for pile number 4? Pile number 4, can you give me some clarification or any clarification for my singles for pile number 4? Any more information for pile number 4 in regard to May? Like that way. Maybe one more. Pile number 4. I'm going to take that guy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, interesting. This feels like a very powerful energy. I feel like there's an unwillingness to shift your perspective, unwillingness to start this new journey. And it is such a lucky journey. Life is full of cycles. The Wheel of Fortune is about cyclical things, karma, and you've got some good karma here. And you're like, don't need it. yeah, I feel like Spirit is asking you to try a little something different, you know, set your hair on fire, like find a little fire, dance through life, try something a little bit new, start that new journey, because it has so much abundance to give you. It's like jackpot energy. Sorry, my dog is barking. Yeah, okay, so regardless, I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying that whether or not you're single, you're being offered so much, or if you're single or in a relationship, you're being offered so much right now that you're afraid to get started. And Spirit's like, oh my God, like please, like there's so much. This is like Vegas money, baby. Vegas, baby, Vegas. And you feel a little bit stuck. So let's find out where the stuckness is coming from. Spirit, why do they not want to move forward on this journey? Why so scary? Whoa. Okay. I'm going to take all these. Why are we so scared? Why are we so scared? So yeah, I feel an emphasis on your career. I don't know why. I feel an emphasis on your career. I feel like you want to collaborate with other people. You just want to kind of do your other things. You've got lots of projects going on. You're not in touch with yourself intuitively. You're not in touch with yourself with emotionally. And that really, really, really needs to happen. Because allowing these new starts and allowing yourself to be in touch intuitively and to express yourself emotionally and to start this journey is what is going to make you a master of money. And I feel like you're just hurting yourself, really. Yeah, I feel like, how do I want to say it? I feel like you kind of like being alone on your island a little bit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna work on all this stuff and I'll get around to the other stuff, but it's just not how it's supposed to be right now. You know, the collaboration is great and the, you know, all the goals and the projects and all of that, but Spirit is really asking you to begin this new journey to change your emotional emotional well-being, your emotional presence, and to really begin to take steps forward because there's so much opportunity happening for you. So much opportunity. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of the overall general energy. So for singles, I feel like it's all about, actually not for singles because it's not a love reading, but this portion is not love reading, but just that inability to move forward. So like move forward, begin to change your perspective. Don't be afraid of what's coming because it's all really good. Okay, this is good karma. You've already, you know, paid your dues. This is the start of the journey. So get moving. Okay, bring a friend. For very specific people, this relationship that you're passing over is very solid. I'm getting like power couple energy, and you're unwilling to take a look at it. I don't know why. That's not going to resonate for everybody. And then, yeah, here we just have like, I'm too busy for this. And in order for things to work out the way you want them to, like you've got to start the journey. You can't be too busy right now. So let me get one more. Spirit, can I get one more card? Because it feels very specific, but very vague. Like the couple is very specific, but maybe it's just that's the simpleness of the message. Can I get some advice for pile number 4? Advice for pile number 4. I'm actually gonna shuffle these guys. One moment. Yeah, it's big change. Big change, and it's just an inability to want it to, an inability to want things to change. Spirit, can I get some advice for pile number 4? Any advice for pile number 4? Sorry guys, big deck. It's not easy to shuffle. Maybe you don't get any advice. There we go. Emperor. Did I just say power couple energy? But regardless of the relationship, I feel like this is still you. Okay. 9 of water. And 3 of fire. 9 of water is, I believe, like 9 of cups into traditional tarot, which is just like emotional fulfillment for me. 3 of fire is 3 of wands. Oh my God, you guys, do not pass up this shit. I say that with love. But I don't think you understand just all that is happening for you. The Emperor is authority. Following the rules right now is exactly what I should be doing. People in authority come to my aid and give me good advice when I ask for it. I can have the strong confidence that this card suggests. Dealings with institutions like banks, governments, or schools can also be highlighted at this time. I feel like this is, I mean, it's just what it is, Emperor. I feel like you're being given the chance at leadership, at leadership type abundance, like investments, retirement. Like I just feel like you're going to be set. And then this 9 of water, let's see what it says for this, but like typically it's emotional fulfillment. So yeah, dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me, and now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled. The sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted. Right? The world, like this is good karma. You've already planted the seeds. You deserve this. So friggin' do it. I love you. Achievement of desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me, and now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled. Oh, I just read this. Did I read this? Oh my gosh. Yes, the sweet harvest that came about from the seeds I planted. I drink in the aroma of successful endeavor, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. So it's like, yeah, I'm the emperor. Yeah, I'm the emperor. Yeah, I have time to actually enjoy it. Boom. And then 3 of fire comes out and is like, I'm still building and manifesting. Thank you very much. 3 of fire in this deck is in here somewhere. Expansion of opportunities, the fullness of creativity, achievement. I am on the right path toward my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself where I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desire. You guys, don't be assholes. Take the journey. Do it. Okay, so this is general energy. I feel like with the career and love, we're going to get more specific as to why you're so nervous about it. So let's see what we've got going on for career. Whoa, career, 9 of water. Right off the top. Okay, so career for pile number 4. What's going on with career for pile number 4? Oh my God, I should have picked a pile and it should have been this one. I'll get on that journey. Pile number 4, career. Spirit guides and angels. I'd be so grateful for any information about career for pile number 4. I feel like they want me to shake up this energy a little bit. Once more with feeling. Okay. Career, spirit guides and angels. Career for pile number 4. Whoa, there we go. I'm actually going to take the top 2 up at this pile. Too many cards. Let's see what we've got here. So for career. Okay, so before when I said that you've got lots going on, okay, like you've got lots going on in regard to your career. This is a call for balance. This is a call for, like, you've got the partnerships, you've got the projects, all that stuff, but these 2 cards came out again in the same position. So there's an unwillingness to find that balance. There's an unwillingness to, like, let go of stuff that doesn't work in regard to your career, to balance career, work and play. And I feel like that's hindering you a little bit. You're very driven, but you need to not be so adamant about how it all comes together. Or to pay attention to the fact that you're, you know, a human being having, or a spiritual being having a human experience. Don't just make it all human. Remember your intuition, remember your spiritual side, remember that life needs to have balance. There needs to be spirituality, play, and work, okay? Because I feel like you're making work the whole thing, and it needs to be more about work. There must be more to this provincial life. You're welcome. That's Beauty and the Beast. But that is what just popped in my mind, and I said it, and it resonates. So, change. The inability to change. Spirit, why are these so stuck? Why this crankiness about change? Why? Immediately I'm getting hit with a sense of relationship woes. Either being single for really long and not having what you wanted with love, so you're just going to focus on career, or being in a relationship that has really, really dinged you and it's hurt your creativity. It is no longer happy. And so you're just like, I'm just going to focus on my career because love is not working out for me right now. And it's hurting your passion a bit. Yeah, it's affecting like your inner emotional world is affecting your career. And you don't even realize it. Like, it's a subconscious thing. It's not even like a choice you can make necessarily, except to go within and balance yourself. Yeah, it's very much stuff in the past. You have a hurt heart. And who you want to be, and you know, you want to be a guy that, or girl, it's king, masculine, feminine energy is just energy, masculine energy. You want to be king energy, and you want to be an excellent communicator and make excellent, swift choices, and just be very powerful and leadership driven. And you know, you're not, like, who you are and who you want to be are at odds, because there needs to be a little bit healing done. Because there's some wounding, and it's affecting your career. It's affecting, you know, just like when you feel good about yourself, you know, like everything kind of seems to fall into place when you're happy, when you're positive, when you know, go into a restaurant, you're like, hey, and then like, oh, you've got a great personality, you want a job. And it's kind of like that same energy of you're being a wet blanket to your own wonderful things coming in. So that's why you don't want to move forward. Okay, so you've got some wounding. But Spirit, let's see in regard to career, like, what do they get if they move forward? Like, what, that come out or that not come out? I guess it didn't come out. It was weird. What else can you tell us here about career? Okay, so this is the past. Okay, this is what you've been through. This is where you are right now. Okay, it's an unwillingness to balance and just throw everything into your career. Where you are is like, I'm just going to focus on career because of my past hurt. And where you're going is if you just take some time to rest, like this is the end of a cycle. I cannot say that enough. The end of a cycle, like all this wounding that you've experienced, these are all falling out now. 10 is the end of a cycle, okay? So it's your opportunity to take some time to balance yourself, understand that you need to also involve play and spirituality and some rest, and find that spark again, because it's affecting your success. Okay, this is the card of recognition, success, emotional fulfillment. If you can just change that energy a bit, and again, like tarot isn't like fortune telling. This isn't your destiny. It's like this is your energy right now. And I'm just telling you that if you just change that energy, amazing things will come along. I mean, he's so happy. He's just sitting there like a hot dog. That is an expression I have never used before in my life, but he's just like happy like a hot dog. Gonna use that all the time now. Yeah. Okay, so that is your career, you guys. I feel like it's an important shift. You know, balance always makes everything better. No 60-hour, 70-hour work week ever made me feel good. Let me tell you what. And I promise you that if you put just as much energy into your love life and into your filling your own cup and your self-love and your care and your rest, ideas will come, like brilliant, beautiful, amazing ideas. Life will get better. Things will start changing. That energy will change. Good Lord. So trust me on that. Okay. Spirit guides and angels, let's change it up and see what is going on for your love life in the month of May. What is happening in your love life in the month of May? Love life for the month of May. Whoa. Are we taking it? Are you coming with me? Okay, you're coming. I still got you. And I feel like it goes like this and like this. Okay. So in regard to your love life for the month of May, this is exciting. I feel like things are happening real fast for you. I feel like, I feel like you guys have already been manifesting, like you've already done your big dreaming, that you are now manifesting this person coming in. I don't feel like this. So there's two ways I can see this. One for my singles, so we're not in a relationship right now or choosing not to be in a relationship right now. For my singles, I feel like you've already done the big dreaming and that you've taken your steps, like things are progressing. Wands and Chariot are two very fast cards. This is swift, speedy movement. And then the Chariot is like Ben-Hur, right? Except like not the falling apart of the chariots, but it's success, victory, drive, just full steam ahead. So love looks to me like it is coming in hot and fast, baby. And for my people in a relationship, I'm also getting this energy of someone being more masculine energy, very grounded, very earthy, successful, and the other person having this energy of being a dreamer, maybe more creative. I'm also getting this because they're looking at each other. Typically, I would never put these together, but for some reason, if anybody's in a relationship and that pertains to you, I feel like that relationship is coming hot and fast. So let's get more information because this is fun. Spirit, what is going on with May's love life? Any more information or clarification on love life coming in for pile 4? Whoa. any more information coming in for pile 4? Oops. Okay, those just came out. Weirdest shuffle ever. I'm loving this, you guys. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on here. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that there has been a rebirth in your life. There has been sorry, I kind of zoned for a second there. That there has been a rebirth in your life, and this is the beginning of a new cycle, and that you've earned this. Like, this is this relationship coming in, this love coming in. You've been planning for it. You've been dreaming for it. You've manifested it. You've, made vision boards about this person. You have written to them. You have put effort and time into manifesting who exactly it is that you want. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of inspiration. I feel like you guys are going to maybe even be in business together. That what is being manifested is really going to be quite wonderful, and it's good karma. It's thank God it's quick, right? Because this is all so good. I feel like you've both been through a lot. You both have so much wisdom. That I'm really excited. I'm going to pull some of these heart cards. Let's see. So I haven't done this for my other piles, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you guys. Pile number 4, my Chrysocollas. I'm going to do the male energy and the female energy. You have to decide who you are in the relationship. But I'm going to see what is happening. So Spirit, can I get some male energy? What is the male energy? What have they got going on right now? Where are they at? Okay, and then for this feminine energy, for this dreamer energy, what is going on with this person? Okay, so for this masculine energy that's very grounded, very earthy, very abundant, successful, it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And then the other card is, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. So I kind of feel like for this person right now, I feel like they're learning to be brave. That maybe they've been stuck in some things from the past, or stuck in a feeling about themselves. If they're not out of relationship, just feeling like single and feeling maybe not worthy or not good enough. And that's all changing for this person. Yeah, I feel like they're having the courage to make the hard choices that they weren't able to make before. And then I think there's a recognition about that life is about flow. And when, you just keep pounding into rocks, pounding into rocks, pounding into rocks, that you just have to surrender and just kind of get into the water and go with the flow around the rock. Why are we beating ourselves to death against this rock when I can just flow and float? And I think that this person is beginning to understand, hey, this mentality I've been stuck in, there's no, why? Why have I been doing that? The universe is giving me other options, so I am going to flow and make better choices for myself. And then this person, the dreamer, I feel like is really ready. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Ooh. And then freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like this person's hell yeah, I'm all in, I'm ready. And this person's kind of like, I'm beginning to make courageous choices. But it's happening quickly, whether they want to or not. And I love this card, Passion, Magnetic Seductive Qualities Surround You at Present. It reminds me of, I have this picture of pile number 4. The video stopped. So I am going to try and just tell you this last little bit because I did the whole thing. I remember what I said. But I think I was talking about this picture of Sophia Loren I have in storage in Washington now, but I used to have it in my kitchen. And this is, you know, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. And when I think of this card, this passion card, it reminds me of this picture. And it's a picture of Sophia Loren, and she's laughing, and she's in a little white farm dress, and I think she's got her knee up, and she's just laughing, and she's at like a dinner table. And it reminds me, like the whole story for me reminds me of, you know, she's been outside squishing grapes with her feet, and then, you know, in Italy, of course, and then she comes back in and she, you know, invites everybody in who's been working hard in the vineyard, and she's made them all like big bowl of pasta. And now they're just laughing, and she's this, you know, beautiful, voluptuous, feminine, luscious, wonderful, just charismatic and mesmerizing, passionate, sexy energy. And I feel like that's what this card represents. And then we have freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like this person's like, I'm ready. And then this person's like, I'm beginning to make choices. But things are happening very quickly, very swiftly. Let's see if I put these cards right on the top. I did. Okay, so for these guys, it's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And I feel like this relationship is so cool, just like from what I'm getting, is that, you know, when in all relationships you have those butting heads moments. And I feel like when you guys butt heads, you know, it's going to suck, but you're going to teach each other something, and you're going to elevate that relationship, and you're going to continue to, like, this relationship is going to continue to evolve in really beautiful, merciful, like graceful, deep ways. You know, because usually when, you know, people get together and they're like, oh, he's this way and I put up with his dishes, and oh, she's this way and I put up with her nagging, and they just kind of learn to deal with the relationship. I feel like your differences are going to make you fall more and more in love with each other and up-level each other. I feel like you're just going to continue to deepen yourselves and deepen this trust and this bond for all that you're going to go through and experience and heal. That it's just like a really incredible relationship, a really incredible energy. That's, wow, I absolutely want that. And then there's retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. She's in a wedding dress, he's in a tux. I mean, to me, this is just like honeymoon. Peace out for 6 months. And then this one is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like a lot of what they've been through is their parents' karma, or is them breaking. I feel like on both sides there are some issues with parents or family, and I feel like their love is so intense, this relationship is so intense and so beautifully healing, that they're going to give their parents some grace. They're going to give the people in their lives some grace, because they're just going to have a better understanding of things, and they're going to understand their parents better. And I feel like this relationship across the board is just very healing, very karmic, and really, really, really beautiful. So that's what I had for you guys. And then for my singles, maybe that's why it turned out, because I think I forgot to do this for singles. So for my singles, let's see what comes out for you guys. Because before, I believe I was saying, if you're single, that something was coming. Something was coming. Oh my gosh, it's already gone. That's how channeling works. So for my singles, any messages for my singles that are not in a relationship yet, but that this relationship seems to be coming quickly. Okay. We've got power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. So for my folks that are not in relationships right now, I think that it's time for you to step into your power. You know, this relationship is coming, but I feel like there's some fear here. I think that you've been single so long that you're a little bit scared. And what Spirit is saying is like, don't make it a big deal, okay? Like, you can walk away, you can say no, you can go on a date and not have to marry the person, you know? But to just be a little bit courageous, know that you have the power to say yes or no to things. And know that this person's out there. Let me see what else I can... Because you want it, wow. You want to be in love. You want a relationship. You are begging for it. You're not begging for it, but like it's been yearning so long. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Okay. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, okay, and then stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so what I'm absolutely getting for my folks that are not in a relationship right now who pick this pile, I feel like oh, sorry guys, I thought someone was down here. It's my dog. I feel like Spirit is asking you to stay positive, stay optimistic about your love life. That just being in a sense of anticipation all the time, like, oh, I wonder who I'm going to meet today. Oh, I wonder, you know, if that's it, him, her, you know, they. So with these cards, I feel like stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. To just stay positive, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I feel like to just have an air about you, an energy about you of expectation of like, ooh, who is this person? Like, everything changes today. This is the day. To just kind of like be ready and be waiting and in anticipation. And then this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting a real long time. And worth waiting for. It really reminds me of being a Christian and like being virginal and like, oh, he's worth waiting for. So there might be like some Christian energy attached to this, or like some religious energy where it's like, I have not been in a relationship for so long because I've made these choices. And if that's the case, like, that's okay, but just know that divine timing is at work in your love life. That is what it says, okay? So this relationship is coming. And then wedding, this situation involves marriage. Okay, wrap it up. Like, perfect. So for my singles, step in your power, stay optimistic, feel good about yourself, put, you know, shimmy out there in the world. And know that whatever healing needs to be done, like whatever has hurt you in the past, the waiting, the constant waiting, which might feel like constant rejection and the constant why me, the constant rejection from Spirit even, like, Spirit, why are you not giving me what I so desperately want? What have I done? What have I not manifested? And it's just divine timing, my love, okay? So thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I knew that cut off. I am honored that you're watching this video, that you've chosen me to be your reader. I do not take that lightly, and I just am grateful. So please, if you like this video, like the video, subscribe. Please let your friends and family know that enjoy this sort of thing, and hit the bell, because I think that will remind you of when my next video drops. And yes, thank you so much, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, you guys, if you picked pile number 5 or Labradorite, this is your reading. Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, what is going on for pile number 5 in the month of May? For pile number 5 in the month of May. What is going on for pile number 5 in the month of May? Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, pile number 5, is a longing for the past. It's kind of an inability to move forward. And I feel like this is in regard to your home life. So I feel like there's an imbalance. There's a longing to move forward. There's an unease. There's an unhappiness about all that you've created. And I feel like what Spirit is asking you to do is to be fair and just about what you want, to be fair and just about what you've created and what you actually want. There seems to be an imbalance between what you want and what you've created in your life. You know, I think that there's a dissatisfaction about where you are in your life right now, that you created this whole thing and this is what you thought you want. Maybe you wanted the house with the picket fence and the da-da-da-da-da, but now you're kind of looking at it like, I'm just not sure this is what I want anymore. And I think that this is kind of a little bit of a dark night of the soul, that we are trying to figure out what we really want. And what is called for here is a really internal introspection about what you want moving forward. And that there's been an imbalance with, like, you feel like that this has been unfair. It's like, these are all the things I want, these are all the things I've created, but for somehow it feels unfair to you, that you're not happy. Yeah, so that's kind of weird energy, but that's what I'm getting for you guys. So let's get some clarification for pile number 5. Hopefully this resonates for you in some way, but guides and angels, can I get more clarification for pile number 5? That one came out. I'm gonna take that one and that one. Okay, more clarification for pile number 5. Oy. Okay, so what we have here is an opportunity. We have an opportunity to walk away from something that isn't good for us, to walk away from something that no longer serves us. You are fighting this change so hard. You are unhappy in your home life and you're fighting it. You feel chained to this situation. You feel you have no control. There is a lot of subconscious context happening. Illusions. A lot going on under the surface that you're not being honest with yourself about, or that you're unwilling to recognize. You are fighting. You're so afraid that you're going to blow your life apart, and you are fighting it. And guess what? It is going to blow. Because because you're fighting it so hard. Like, there's nowhere for this energy to go except to explode and blow right up. So here's the thing. This is an opportunity, and you have free will, so at any point you can change this up, right? So so I don't want you to feel negative or bad about this. The Devil card came up, and the Devil card, as you see, these people are chained. They're chained to each other. They're chained to this weird creature, and they don't feel like they can walk away because they're chained. But the thing is, they're loose chains. At any point, they can take those chains off and just walk out of this really crappy situation. But it's almost like an addiction. It's almost like an impossibility to go. I don't know why. But you're just creating like an inner turmoil. that just feels really heavy and really miserable and sad. So spirit guides and angels, why so difficult the ability to move out of something that no longer serves us? And this doesn't have to be a relationship, you guys. This can be, I feel like it's home related, but it can be, it can also be a mindset. It can be habits. It can be the way we talk to ourselves. It can be a lot of different kinds of things. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, though. I mean, that kind of makes the most sense. Spirit guides and angels, why the inability to leave, to move forward, to change something? Yeah, it's a really unhappy home life. There's no growth, there's no inspiration, there's nothing going on. You want the stability. So yeah, I do feel like this is at home. I do feel like this is a relationship. I feel like just the adventure is over. The cavalry has come home, and now what? Yeah, it's just not fulfilling. And I can't imagine what that feels like. Actually, I can totally imagine what that feels like. Yeah, so what advice, Spirit, what advice can we give to pile number 5? I didn't mean to get into a love reading immediately off the top, but I gotta read what I see. For pile number 5, any advice for pile number 5 who are going through this shit right now? Ooh. Okay, so that's a lot. I'm gonna take these 3 over here. And I'm gonna take these guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll kind of just go over these here. The Wheel of Fortune is about cycles. It's about life being cyclical. It's about good luck. It's about karma. And this cycle, you know, the 10 represents an ending. It's like 1 through 10. 10, and then, 1 plus 0 is 1, so you start back over. 10 is, it's the end of a cycle. And this, wheel is spinning. You have an opportunity here to walk away from something that is making you miserable. It's really hard because of all that you've built and all of this abundance that you have. But it doesn't feel like abundance. It feels like a jail cell. You've built like this castle, and it's like, oh, actually it feels the exact opposite. It feels like a prison. You could be given so much. You could be given the world. You could be given luxury, travel, all these amazing things, but you are too busy staying in the past. You are reminiscing in the past in such a way that it is like, it's painful. It's like a longing. It's like a longing for things to be the way that they were, but they're not, because you're not who you were. You're not in the same circumstance that you were 10 years ago. I feel like Spirit is handing you some opportunities, and you are not wanting to take them up on gifts that you're being given. You're too focused, and you're too stuck on, I gotta fix this situation. And guess what? Man, you're going to create some really not fun drama by not being integral about what you want and where you're at. So, ow, I just want to hug you, pile 5s. I just want to hug you. Hey. Yeah, but let's see what's coming if you have the courage to get out of this situation. If you have the courage to leave the situation, pile 5s, what do you get? What's coming? And then I'm just going to take this top one. Oh my God, you guys. You couldn't want for more. Okay, so emotional fulfillment. Okay, emotional fulfillment, abundance. I mean, this guy is happy as a hot dog. I say he just is sitting there like joyful little clam on all of his piles of stuff that he's acquired, and he is happy. And then you've got the world, which always comes out when I'm like, what will they get if they walk away? It just always comes out. And the world represents travel, experiences, relationships, a higher perspective, a oneness with everything around you. It's just a deep, resonating, wonderful feeling, and real riches. And then this King of Pentacles, he's a master of his money. He is grounded. He's built himself an empire. He's got a castle. I mean, maybe you're concerned about this little house that you have. You know, this is what you wanted to create, but it's reversed. You're not happy. This isn't it. This isn't the castle. This is the castle, and you're sitting on the throne here. Okay? So, and it doesn't have to be, you know, male energy. It's just, or it doesn't have to be a male person. This is just male energy. King of Pentacles, very earthy, grounded, masterful. Oh my gosh, this is my last pile, so all my words are escaping me. But he's a master. I mean, look at him. He's like cool and calm. You know, he's dressed nicely. Like he's ready for it. So we're going to dive more into career and love, but that kind of to me says change up your home life. Dang, because you have so much coming. Holy crap. Like lottery jackpot. It seems impossible because it was just all good, but it requires that action. It requires you walking away. So, okay. Spirit guides and angels. Let's take a look at career now. Spirit guides and angels. Let's talk about career for my pile 5. Let's talk about career for my pile 5. What can my pile 5s expect in regard to career, Spirit? Okay. More walking away. So you're creatively inspired. You've got I feel like your intuition's sharp. I feel like good surprises are coming. Like you're on the verge of this. Like there's some inspiration here. Where this inspiration is coming from, I don't know. But there's something that you feel like on the verge of, this new idea, this new spark. And it's a really exciting, and it involves your career kind of flowing a bit more, being less rigid and driven. But then you feel stuck. You feel really stuck at the same time and unwilling to walk away. So you've got some ideas, but you're still like chained. You're still like, oh, I can't, you know, it's just too much, you know, there's too much money here. Maybe there's too much health care. Maybe there's reasons why you don't want to leave or change things up. It doesn't even potentially mean you have to leave a business per se, but to change how you're doing things or to change a position or to speak up, to speak your mind. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you in regard to your career in this situation, because I feel like there's a lot I keep getting relationship. So it's like even, I feel like this new stuff that's coming in is going to help create your career. I feel like there's lots of divine inspiration. It might be in regard to a relationship. Or it could be, you know, collaborating. I feel like for some specific parts of you, you're feeling this career inspiration with ideas and stuff, but it involves potentially a new relationship. Like what you're going to create together is incredible, and it's almost like really wonderful empire energy, but there's still this inability to walk away from everything you knew before, which is interesting because we've got this right under the cups here of like walking away and like it's your choice. And then for others, I feel like this divine inspiration might just be a collaboration with somebody, but you're scared to move forward and collaborate. You're scared to try this new thing. So let me see. Spirit, what can they do? What do they need to do to get what they want? Like, where is this going? What do they need to do and where is this going? For pile 5, what do they need to do and where is this going? With this current energy, it's not the best. I'm sorry, pile 5s. With this energy, it's not the best. With the inability to move forward, to start a new journey, the inability to find balance in your life, the inability to do what is right, it's just a lot of pain. It's a very painful ending. I feel like this can go one of two ways. I feel like you can decide to walk away and have it be much easier, or you can stay in it and try and control it and turn into this guy who is just like daggers and wounds and wounds and wounds, and it's a mess, and oh my God. And that's the end of a cycle for sure. There's a 10 here, end of the cycle. So it's gonna end. It's gonna fall apart, but this job or this thing, it's like, it's an unwillingness to start. So Spirit, let's see if they lean into their inspiration, to this new inspiration, whether it's relationship inspired or just idea inspired. What do they get? Like where is that going if they lean in and do the hard thing in regard to their career? Where is this going? Let me see. Oh, more came out than I thought, so I'll just take these guys. They don't want to talk about that. Or, okay, so I feel like if we, so there's one of two ways that this can go, as I said. We can lean into the inspiration. Okay, things are going to fall apart. It's going to be rough. But you're going to begin to take the steps for growth. You're going to begin to eventually find that money. You're building that money. But I feel like it might be hard to find like a work-life balance. I feel like it'll be hard to, it'll just be bumpy because you're starting out on your new journey, right? But if bumpy is better than, a tower moment or just a complete bludgeoning, being stabbed in the back a million times. So regardless, I feel like it's going to be bumpy, but I feel like you can find what you want. It can be done more gracefully if it's your choice. If it's your choice, it can be done gracefully. And if it's not, it's just going to be painful. I want to get some more clarity here because this is a little heavy. I'm going to take that guy. Aww. So for pile number 5, I got a little bit more clarity and purpose. What else have we got going here? That's too many. I'm just going to take the top. Okay. How interesting. So the first card that came out is love. Love, that peace, that, oh my gosh, don't you just want to curl up with a tiger or with a lion and just be like in that soft space of just eternal bliss, of like warmth and softness and just safety. That is what that picture represents to me. I'm actually going to read it, but I believe in this deck it's a oneness. Yes, oneness. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. So yeah, I just, someone always told me that there's always another choice. Like, I would be so afraid to move forward, so afraid to do the hard thing. And it's like, what if it doesn't work out? Can you live with it? And I'd be like, well, I guess, you know, like, you're not going to die, right? No, I'm not going to die. But there's always, there's always another choice. No matter what you choose, you always get to choose again. If you don't like it, you can go back, you can change something, you can absolutely, there's always going to be another choice. 9 of Air is 9 of Swords, which is very similar to this card. Here we go. Shifting negative self-talk to self-compassion, from fear to possibility, a call to faith. With a gentle, mellifluous voice, I tell myself that I will be okay, that I am okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. I forgive myself because I know I am human, trying the best I can, and need only call in spirit to remember that I can and will do better as new possibilities begin to gather on my horizon. Okay, so this is, you know, in every situation, in every breath of life, we have a choice to choose love or to choose fear. And I feel like this is the choice, and then you can either choose love or fear, because the 7 of Air typically is about deception, and in most cases for me it tends to be self-deception, but in this deck it's personal best, going the distance, perseverance, nonconformity. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I am on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. Inspired solutions present themselves. Okay? This is a time to step into your power, to own the choices you want to make, and to not let them, not be afraid of them. Because I don't even feel like, it doesn't need to be this. I don't even feel like it needs to be as bumpy as you're making it out to be. I feel like there's a lot of fear involved here. I just think that you need to be brave and do the right thing for yourself. So this is your career advice. It's very passionate and emotional. I don't feel like this is about a tech job, but maybe it is. I feel like there's a lot of emotion. I feel like there's a lot more, it's about a lot more than just financial security or just a job. I feel like your emotions, your home life, I feel like all of it's kind of wrapped up in this. So yeah, okay, so pile number 5, let's shift gears and see what's going on with your love life. Pile number 5's love life. What is good? Pile number 5's love life. What can we expect for the month of May? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to take all of these. This is almost exactly as my other pile. That is crazy. Okay, so, man, I feel like all of this is related. I feel like your, general energy, your career, your love, I feel like it's all intermingled, and that's why it's so overwhelming to you. There's definitely an imbalance. So the Temperance card is about balance, fairness, moderation. There's something just completely out of whack, and I believe it's a relationship. There is an inability to change what's happening. I feel like you're creating drama. You're creating a bigger, stronger, more powerful, not great outcome. It's kind of like, like a Housewives of Atlanta or whatever, like that's the kind of drama that you're creating when it could be easier. I feel like you're not following your intuition about this stuff. I feel like you're not walking away from something that's not good for you. And it's affecting everything. Gosh, I'm so sorry. This pile sucks. Sorry, pile number 5. Because you're in it, man. You're in the shit right now. And this is really overwhelming. Because it deals with so much. And just my heart goes out to you. And I'm so sorry. So let's see. Again, let's see what advice. I mean, it's really just a big question mark of what you know you need to do for yourself, and you know what you need to do for yourself. Different perspective. Time to see things from a different perspective. Sometimes when we're in our shit, all we can do is see and smell shit. But outside of the shit is an entire world that could be yours. Okay, you guys, so weird. My camera just keeps turning off. I don't know why. Okay, but I think where I was at is there's a decision to make about what you want. Oh, about the nubs. You're afraid that you're going to get the nubs. You're afraid that you're going to get the leftovers. Maybe there's a fear of like, well, I'm this old, who's left? Who's not living in their mother's basement? That's way too many. Sorry, guys. So let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice. What advice can we give pile number 5 singles so that they can bring some love into their life? What advice can we give for pile number 5? Okay, so definitely get out there. I feel like it's time to socialize. It's time to just be abundant in spirit and in life. Go out with your friends, feel good, and just to have an expectation of what's to come. I feel like being really creative. Like we got 2 3s here. I feel like 3 represents creativity, and I feel like by being creative and getting yourself out there, I feel like you'll start feeling good about yourself. I feel like maybe you've been stuck in a kind of creative rut as well, that when we feel good and passionate, and I mean, I'm a creative person, so when I have that spark and it's going and I'm creating things, like it just automatically elevate. It's just, it feels good. Maybe this is a life path number for you. And then with this Page of Swords, I just feel like there's somebody out there and they're just like, come on already, and they're annoyed, so that's why they're upside down. Like, I wish that you would figure this out, because here I am. And you've got the brakes on them, so they want to come in. They're ready. And they're wearing these boots, man. They're ready to dance like Footloose. Those are the devil boots. They're ready to spice up your life. So yeah, that's what I see for you, my singles. Let's pull a couple of the love cards and just kind of see what is up with the love cards. Get a little bit more info. Okay, so got to, that's too many. So I'll just take these 2. So we've got reflection, give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, and embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. So these are like the same cards as last pile. That's really interesting. So give each other some space at the moment. So I feel like this is building. Like the more that you put into yourself, the more you put that energy out there, you know, that will take some time. And during that time, reflect on what you want. Reflect on what it means to have faith, what it means to be in a relationship, what, you know, like exactly what you want. And then when you do come back together, embrace. Through each other, you might find the missing pieces. So I feel like all of these hurts and all of these worries and fears, they're going to be healed. And I find that so interesting that it was in the same pile, but different for singles, and like it didn't matter. Okay, and then last thing is I'm going to grab some of these love cards and see what else Spirit has to say about my pile number 5 singles. Okay, I'm just going to take these ones. Interesting. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Oh, I feel that. And then new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so for the month of May, you guys, having grown up born again Christian, like this absolutely resonates for me, because there was this huge, like, I have to find the one, I have to find the one, and no sex until you find the one. And oh my God, like, tell a Scorpio moon that, like, it's like not okay. And it's just saying free yourself, okay? Like, what do you believe? What do you, are you the same person you were when you were 16? Okay, what do you believe for yourself now? What do you believe you should have? Do you believe you should be a magical unicorn stuck in this little tiny fenced-in area? I feel like religion, a lot of times, not for everybody, but definitely for me, was about limiting your power, limiting your belief about what you deserved. For me, it made me feel worthless. It made me feel like I was never good enough. And I think that these feelings of not good enough is really putting a stop on what you're bringing in. So it's really time to look at that stuff. Maybe journal about it. Maybe just kind of free association, like blah, 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 blah. Like, this is what I believe about love. This is what I believe about myself. Maybe this giant oppressive feeling of they have to be the one makes you not take a chance on anybody. You know, you don't get to have any fun because you know, you're married off before you can even enjoy it, know who you are. So, and then there's new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So maybe, so I don't know if this person is someone you know already, or if you have a crush on somebody. But I feel like they're waiting for you. Okay, he's fancy. He is like, but he, and I don't want to say like he, like masculine, feminine energy. It doesn't matter. But this person is fancy, and they're not batting for the other team. Okay, like this is a real one. When I said fancy, I was just like, oh boy. Like I can hear people say, oh great, I would probably manifest somebody gay. And it's like, stop that. Okay, stop. That's enough. New love. This person is there when you're ready. Not going to dump in your lap. Okay, God is not just going to send them down on a cloud. You really have to want it. You really have to be fearless and be courageous and put yourself out there and take a chance on a few frogs. Okay, it's okay to do that. It really is. Changed my life. Last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to send you with a little nugget, little fortune cookie, I call it, of wisdom. Just kind of see what last minute message Spirit has for pile number 5 altogether in general. That was kind of a weird one coming out. I'm going to do one more. For pile number 5, he didn't want to come out. Pile number 5. Okay. Okay, pile number, oh, you got a few. Pile number 5, I love you. I am connected to the earth and all life around me. Okay, it's that awareness, that a sense of steadiness, a sense of self, a sense of peace among chaos, because there's a lot of chaos happening, right? So just remember that you are divine, that you're a spiritual being having a human experience. You signed up for this. And just remember that connection to all things. Okay, when you're outside going for a walk or just listening to the birds chirp, like hear that abundance, hear that connection with yourself. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. And I think this is also a nod to that idea that you have time. Okay, the time for love is not gone. The time for success is not gone. Like, you have time. So use time well. Don't spend it dwelling on the past. Don't spend it dwelling on past relationships. Use it toward what you want, because life is short, man. Yeah, exactly. I'm ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. Okay, you guys. Pile number 5. Thank you so much. I am so grateful that you've allowed me to be a reader for today, and I hope that continues. If you like this video, please like it, share, subscribe. Please let your friends and family know who might be into this kind of thing. And please hit the bell on the video so that when my next one drops, that you will know immediately when it comes into being in existence. Okay, pile number 5, I'm sending you guys big hugs, a lot of love. I will catch you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.